guys saw by my intro, it's officially first snowfall in Toronto. It's actually been a lot. It makes me just not want to leave the house, honestly. In Toronto, I always lived here, so like even when it was winter, I wouldn't even take in the possibility of, oh, you can be somewhere warm, because this is just how I grew up. But as I've gotten older and I've went to different places, and obviously my two brothers live in Los Angeles, I'd say the number one thing about living there is the weather. It definitely makes me hate the winter more. But I have exciting news this video because didn't announce this, it's just kind of a last minute thing planned. We are going to Boston. And you might think that's kind of random, but decided to surprise Sid a bit, and we're going on a just sort of a last minute trip because if you guys didn't know, she's a huge Patriots fan, and we're actually going to the game, the Patriots versus the Jets. Oh, another thing I wanted to talk about. I recently got this rice cooker. All the food people that I follow on TikTok use this rice cooker, and I replaced my old one, and it's definitely pricier, but it's way better. As you can see, all the little modes. The Japanese rice cooker, I highly recommend it. I'll leave a link to it in the description. I started a Amazon storefront. All the cooking stuff we use in my dad and I's videos will be on there. I just started it, so there's only a few things on there, but this rice cooker, for example, the air fryer that we use, the blender, things like that. So there's a US version and a Canadian version in the description if you want to check some of that out. But I highly recommend this rice cooker just because rice is like the simplest side dish you can make with any food. So yeah, you can check that out if you want. There's a US version and a Canadian version depending on where you live. I wanted to try this recipe I saw on TikTok, orange chicken. So I'm gonna do that, and kind of just a chill day since don't really want to leave my house because of the snow. So yeah, I'm gonna get cooking and then pack, and then we got our flight tomorrow. So the chicken was actually really good. If you do the recipe, I'll leave the TikTok below. I used salted Chinese cooking wine, and I think it's supposed to be unsalted, so it was too salty, the chicken, for me. So make sure you have unsalted Chinese cooking wine if you do it. I'm gonna get packing for Boston, and we got a flight out early tomorrow.
My boy's wicked smart.
The airport, excited for the Patriots game. Sid's been a Patriots fan basically since she was born, all the way until Brady left, kind of, right? Bentley.
Bent-Lee.
Oh, so right here is the bed. Very nice. And then over here, in here is the washroom. Sorry, we got the shower in here. Another little washroom, and then the mini bar, which I always love looking at. Fancy. I wonder how long it takes Sid to spot this. This was like a last minute sort of planned trip, and Sid's kind of the trip planner. I just trust her, she's so organized with that stuff. So I was like, you pick, you've been to Boston, blah, blah, blah. And we're on a nice street.
Comment down below if you have the same relationship dynamic where the girl plans everything and the guy just aimlessly follows her around.
The big dinner we have tonight is at a steakhouse Sid claims it was amazing last time she went. Abe and Louie's, it's called, steakhouse. Show you guys some of the food. Like your outfit.
Thanks.
Gap trousers. The shoes I always wear. Jacket I've shown so many times before. People really like it. And just like a black tee.
Should I be your cameraman for the day, one day, and just follow you around like this? This is the rig, by the way. So this is, if anyone is looking at us funny.
This is what I'm carrying down the street sometimes. Everyone's looking at me. But I think I have to do a steak while I'm here. That's the vibe I'm getting. I'll keep the rest a little surprise of what else we're getting.
Our shrimp cocktails here. That's so cute, a little mini Tabasco.
Jumbo shrimp cocktail. The thing I love about steakhouses is you can't replicate like the history behind a lot of the significant ones. There's some of them are so old. I'm assuming this place is super old. It feels super authentic when you eat at a place like this. Check it out, bone-in filet. We got these massive jumbo fries, cream corn, Sid got a Caesar salad. One of the best steaks I've had in a long time. But the food has been amazing so far. The steak was amazing. Thinking of getting this skillet cookie, ice cream and a cookie basically. All right, all done. Just got back to the hotel. Amazing meal. Highly recommend if you ever come to Boston. Shout out Sid for booking it. Morning, everybody. Just taking Mochi for her morning walk. Go check out this park. Actually, really nice. Got some wildlife here. See them sleeping? I guess that's how they sleep. I'm like acting shocked by geese. Like I'm not Canadian. Starting to appreciate parks. So you know I'm becoming boomer. The only cities in New York I usually go to are Miami with my family for vacation. New York, just an hour away, obviously amazing city. And Los Angeles because my brothers live there, but a bunch of different cities in America have like obviously different food culture. Like I'd love to go to Louisiana.
Hey, you're a duck! You're a duck, yes, you're a duck. Yeah, you're a duck.
We're gonna go explore the streets of Boston a bit. So now I'm gonna vlog like this, explore Boston a little. We're sort of looking for the nicer stores. I have a Rimowa store here, which I've heard kind of bad reviews of. Haven't you?
Not worth it. I've had the same shitty suitcase for like 10 years and it hasn't broke on me. I don't need a Rimowa.
And it's kind of paranoid that people see the Rimowa and they want to like steal something because it's so nice. So we just got to Bodega. As you can see from the outside, just looks like a bodega. There's no branding or anything. But on the inside, it's a clothing store. It has all these different brands, Capital, Human Made, a lot of Japanese brands. And tried on 2 shirts from Bodhi and they, I don't know, a bit crazy and wild. Sometimes I buy things like that and I regret them. I never wear them. We also stopped at a little comic book store and bought some packs. The only profit I've ever made from a pack was one Sid got for my birthday. And we got the Charizard. Excuse my hat head. Sid got a couple things. I got this ice cream trucker hat that has sort of this dripping detailing. I didn't even try it on, but I just saw I liked it. I know what you guys think. I think it's pretty nice. I actually really like this hat. Let me know what you guys think. And then Sid also got this Stussy beanie. Also bought a couple trading card packs that we saw. I used to be super into cards during the hype. Bought into it, lost a bunch of money, but I still like opening them. Let's open this Panini Prism. Jacob Murphy, Michael Keane, Oriel Romeo, and Wilfred Ndidi. And that's why I stopped buying sports cards. It's kind of like a form of gambling almost. Okay, this is a big debate I have with Sid. Obviously I like gambling, right? But I don't have a problem or anything. I never like online gamble or things like that. I just enjoy doing it. But I spend money on FIFA points in the game FIFA. She thinks that's a form of gambling when it is a small form, but it's not the main purpose I'm doing it. Cause like, oh yeah, I love it. Like I'm doing it. If you understand FIFA, just explain it in the comments for me, my brother, FIFA brothers.
No, yeah, I agree. The only people that can comment on this argument are people who understand the format of FIFA.
You don't.
I do. I think the entire purpose of the game is to eventually open packs, and the way that it is structured is to literally manipulate you into thinking you're not gambling your money, but realistically you are. And young kids to become gambling addicts, basically.
Sid and I are just getting ready for dinner now, going for some Italian food, and I'm excited. And then tomorrow's the big day, the big game. Never been to a football game before, excited. But first we gotta go get some Italian food. We just finished up our meal, it was really good, and we ended up seeing a Patriots player randomly, actually. We saw this guy and we saw them getting special treatment, and this guy was like huge. So I was like, the guy has to be on the Patriots. So I look at the roster and it's a center. One thing Sid credits me for is I can recognize people. Like, for some reason I'm good at that. Sid has the opposite. When we were in LA, he was like, that was MGK and Megan Fox, and it was some random guy with long blonde hair. And when it actually is someone famous, I never realized. Like, we were passing Dave Chappelle on the street and I was just It is game day today. We're going to the Patriots versus the Jets game. I have all my layers: hat, I have my hoodie, I have a crew neck on under here, then I have a long sleeve on under here. I have 2 layers of sweatpants, ninja mask, and I also have my winter jacket. I can't bring the professional camera in the stadium, but I got my phone. It's an hour ride to the stadium. It's in Foxborough, cheering for the Pats. I've wagered the cost of the tickets on the Patriots to try and get the tickets for technically free. We're gonna find out if I got free tickets. And no, I don't advise doing that because it's dumb.
Marcus Jones in return for the game.
We're back from the game. Actually an insane ending because we actually won the bet and technically saw the game for free. But the only bad thing was that it was really windy and it was 3-3 until literally the last play of the game. Nothing happened pretty much the whole game. It was just punt, 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 punt. And then on the last punt of the game, the Pats scored a touchdown. Imagine you're a Jets fan and you went to that game and that just happened at the end. You froze your ass off. Nothing happened the whole game, and then you just lost in the last second. Excited to be back home. Haven't seen my dad in 2 weeks. My brother's also back. I think Levi's coming back as well, watching some World Cup. We were actually, I remember I said in my previous video, I have a huge announcement. We were supposed to go to the World Cup semi-final, but I ended up falling through. Still may happen, but as of right now, it's not confirmed, so I don't think it's gonna happen, but the logistics didn't line up, so. I really wanted to go though, but cheering for Canada. Sid is cheering for Croatia just cause she's been there like one summer. Now Sid is Croatian and visits Croatia every summer. Her dad is Croatian, so she cheers for Croatia. So goodbye to Boston.